Okay, so it's February. Clearly, it's not the time to be saying Happy New Year, but there's a reason why I'm putting this video out in February and talking about New Year's. And that reason is because by now, in February, a whopping 36% of people who made a New Year's resolution will have failed it. Yes. And interestingly enough, also by the end of the year, 91% of people will have failed their New Year's resolution. So, why am I telling you this? Now, of all times. Because if you're one of those people who made a New Year's resolution, maybe you thought, I'm going to get fit, and you're already, your new running shoes that you got yourself for, like Christmas running shoes, yay, and then New Year, you're like, yeah, come on, let's go, and then now you're just sitting here watching me, of all people, on YouTube, stuffing your face with chocolate because you're just like, I can't do it. Then this is for you. I used to make a New Year's resolution. Actually, I used to make three New Year's resolutions every year. And in all honesty, most years I succeeded with them. But the reason I succeeded with them is because I made sure that they were smart resolutions, when you have something that's achievable, and I can't remember what it all stands for. Anyway, I didn't intentionally think, I'm gonna make smart resolutions. I just thought I'm gonna make sure it's something achievable, something that's that's something that I can do, something that's gonna improve my life, whatever. Anyway, that's the kind of resolution that I would do, and so generally I would achieve them. However, there was also those years when I was like, I'm going to get super fit, and I didn't get super fit. Or me being me, I did get super fit. And then as soon as I got to my goal, so for example, there's twice I've done the couch to 5K, got to the 5K bit and then gone, yeah, I don't really want to do 10K. I'll just keep doing 5K and then not continue to do the 5K. Now, hopefully you're, a better person than me, but hey, whatever. And of course, there's been times that I've decided I'm going to take up, learn how to do something. Let's say the year that I decided I'm going to do, macrame. Oh yeah, I'm going to do macrame. Yeah, wonderful. Research everything. Got everything ready. And I was just like, yeah, no. For the amount of money and time and effort I'm going to spend in doing macrame, I could literally just go and buy something made of a macrame style item. Could totally do that. In fact, I think it would look quite good on my bedroom wall here, having a little macrame. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so New Year's resolutions don't often work. So if you're going to have a New Year's resolution, then that's the thing to do. But I came up with a better idea. And I'm sure I'm not the first person in the world to do this, but I certainly didn't get inspired to do it by anybody else. I just came into my own head and went, I'm going to do that instead. So I'm going to take all the credit here, okay? So don't even tell me if someone else has done this because I don't want to know. I didn't look it up beforehand. For inspiration, this is just something that I decided to do at the beginning of last year, 2024, and I've continued it into 2025. Think about that moment in your life when you're in your deathbed and you're looking around at your family and your pets and you're going, what do I wish I could have done with my life? Because I'm going to die and I'm not quite fulfilled because I never went bungee jumping. I mean, I have been bungee jumping. But anyway, this is the thing. So yes, I never went bungee jumping. And you think, I should have made a bucket list. Well, why wait until you're dying to make a bucket list? I now make them every year. Yeah, I do. So for 2024, I decided to do a list of 24 things I want to do or achieve in 2024. And guess what? I managed to succeed with 22 of the 24 items. Yes, I will list them for you, but I'm not going to remember them all off the top of my head. And I don't have the list in front of me, which is me all over, really. I'm prepared. But anyway, so yes, I managed to succeed out of doing 22 out of the 24 things. And I thought, wow, if I could manage to do that, because some of the things were not sort of mundane things, I'm going to keep going every year. So this time I've made a list of 25 things. Now, I don't want you to think oh my gosh, but a bucket list. Bucket lists tend to be the things like skydiving, bungee jumping, climbing to the top of Machu Picchu. Also did that, by the way. Haven't done the skydiving though. But that's what they tend to be. They tend to be those sort of like crazy big things. So I made my list with, and you can do what you like. I mean, if you want all the big things in a year and that's achievable for you, then great, go and do that. But the idea that I essentially thought was I want to make sure that I've got things on the list. So I've got these massive things I want to do, these like crazy big things, but making sure they're achievable, because like in 2020 there was no point in putting climbing Machu Picchu because you're not going to get there. But you know what I mean? It's got to be something that's like achievable within that year. It's got to be something that you can kind of do based on your own fruition. So for example, if you said like, oh, I want to be married with a baby within this year and you're currently completely single, then it's like not really achievable because it relies on you meeting said person to get married and have kids with. So it's got to be a self-reliant thing. Well, they've all got to be self-reliant things. And it's got to, like, for me, with my list, I wanted to make sure that I had those sort of like crazy out there things, but I also wanted to have things that, you know, there's kind of like things that you've kind of always wanted to do but never gotten around to. So one of the things I did not succeed on was an escape room. I've never done an escape room. And it's been one of those things since escape rooms became a thing. I thought, I'd quite like to do that. But I've never gotten around to going, hey gang, should we do an escape room? I don't know why, it's just I've not gotten around to doing it. So I put that on my list. But I was so busy ticking off so many different things throughout my year that it just got to the end of the year and I just didn't have time left to do an escape room. So hey, I might roll that over to this year. Yeah. But hey, at the end of last year, the only two things I hadn't ticked off was an escape room and axe throwing. So I'm pretty sure I can achieve those this year. Yeah. But yeah, I want to make sure that the things on my list are always things that are self-reliant, the big things, the little things that you just fancy getting around to doing. And then also, as well, I wanted to make sure that there are sort of, you know, those project-y type things that I sort of just think, oh, I really need to get onto this project. Like one of them, for example, is I hate the colour of the tiles in my bathroom. And this is a this year project, by the way, not a last year project. But I hate the colour of the tiles in my bathroom. Do I want to rip out my entire bathroom and start again because I don't like the tiles that are there when I moved in? No, I do not. So I bought tile paint. And then my box of tile paint has just sat under my bed for a really long time. So this year, that is on my list. I've got a whole year to do it. Hopefully I'll get it done. But having that actual list, that sort of bucket list thing of like, I am going to do these things, I'm going to get them done, that has just really helped me. Well, last year it certainly really helped me kind of get in my mind of going like, yeah, I'm going to do this and putting it into action. I'll give you an example of one of the ones that I really wanted to do and I put it in to get it going in action. I really desperately wanted to go to a ball. I used to love going to like Christmas do's where you get to wear like a really big ball gown and it's just really beautiful and you dance with your friends and you have a nice dinner and then there's a disco afterwards. And I hate disco music, but I still love dancing to it because I get to wear a ball gown. So hey, and and then I know. My mind is a special place, okay? You'd love to be inside it, I'm sure. So that was one of my ones from last year, was like, I'm going to go to a ball. Now, had I not had this list, I probably would have just sort of sat there and thought, you know, if somebody invited me to a ball, I'd have gone, yes! But I wouldn't have gone, I'm going to make this happen. But because it was on my list, I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. And I did. And I was at work going like, hey guys, Christmas do, let's go to a ball. And everyone was like, dude, you'd be lucky to get me that in the pub. So I was like, okay, fine, right, okay. There's friendship circles of mine that would maybe want to go to a ball. Hey guys, does anyone want to go to a ball? You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's go to a ball. And so we ended up, actually I ticked off two with this like one thing as well, because I was like, all right, okay, let's do it. And I ended up ticking off, well, one of them I wanted to do was like go to the Sky Garden in London, and another one was I wanted to go to an actual Christmas ball. And so I ended up doing two events, not one but two events, that I got to wear an actual ball gown to. So I got to wear two of my ball gowns over the year. Yes, I did. Actually, that's a lie. I managed to wear 3 ball gowns over the year, but the other one was for Halloween, so it didn't count. But anyway, the point I'm making is that had I not had this list, I would have not gone to a ball. But because of this list, not only did I get to go to a Christmas ball, but I also got to go up to the Sky Garden in London wearing a beautiful dress and have fun with my mates. Like it was amazing. It was amazing and it was lovely, and it only came about because of this list. And so this year I've done the same thing again. And do you know what? We're only in February and I've already ticked off a couple of things on my list. One of the things I had on my list this year was one of those things that for years, and I mean years, I've been thinking, I really want to get a new tattoo. And I just never got around to doing it because for me it's an effort. I'm going to go, I've got to find a tattoo artist that I like. I've got to find the right design. I've got to make sure it's perfect. I've got to find the right spot. And it just seemed like, ugh. And so for one of my ones for this year was I wanted to damn well get all these tattoos that I mean, I've got multiple ideas for tattoos that I've wanted to get and I've just not gotten around to doing them. So I was like, yeah, and I got on it and I did it. And it's only February. And guess what, guys? I got my tattoos. Yes, I did. I can't bend my arm that way, but I got this beautiful one here, which has got a very sentimental value to it, which I won't bore you with. And then I got a little spider tattoo too, because one of my ones from last year was that I wanted to get over my phobia of spiders, and guess what? I did it. I went on a spider phobia course. There's a YouTube video about it. It's got very few views, and I'm imagining it's got very few views because it's all the people going, I don't want to see someone's spiders. This is scary. But trust me, watch it. You won't see any spiders, and it will inspire you to go fix your phobia. I guarantee. Okay, I don't guarantee it will make you go and fix your phobia, but I guarantee you're not going to be scared watching it. That I can definitely guarantee. I was very careful how I filmed it. But anyway, yeah. And then, so this year, one of my tattoo situations was like, yeah, I really want to like get a tattoo to make me remember that, hey, guess what? I got over my phobia. And it's like, I'm a strong girl. I can do this. Yeah. And then my other one, does anyone know what this quote is? This is a quote from a film. This is a quote from my favourite film. I will name the film at the very end of the video, just after I say goodbye. So, yeah. But yeah, you have no power over me. And then another one of mine is actually that I want to get my nose re-pierced. Yeah, that's on my list. So, things that I just, just things. I've got massive ones. I've got ones to do with my house situation. I've got ones that have like, like the exercise one. Well, I've got some like that. It's not about exercising, but it's about the fact that I really miss hiking because I used to hike all the time when I lived in Spain, and now I'm in England and it's all drizzly and there's nowhere to hike. So one of the things on my list is to get back hiking in whatever way that looks. Even if I just go hiking once a month, I just want to do it. I just want to get back hiking. So yeah, so some life improvement stuff, some body improvement stuff, some mind improvement stuff, some soul improvement stuff. That's good to have on your list too. But just, have a little think. Maybe do some for 2025, or maybe just start afresh in 2026 or whatever. But just don't wait till your deathbed for that bucket list, okay? Don't do it. Replace your New Year's resolutions and go, New Year's resolutions, you are out. And just get yourself a bucket list New Year's resolutions list. Yeah, one of them. If you're going to watch the end of the video, you might be really lucky because one of them that I put on the list for this year is that I really wanted to sing in a band and I'm booked in to do it this weekend. I don't know how it's going to go. It's probably going to be terrible, but I don't care. I managed to get a band together for a one night only event, and at the end of the video I will be really big and strong and brave, and I will just maybe add that, or maybe I'll just add it as like a short or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really embarrassed already. But anyway, that's the kind of thing. And by the way, yeah, the film is Labyrinth. Any Labyrinth lovers here? David Bowie? Okay, I'll leave you that. But anyway, whatever it is you're going to do with your New Year's resolutions, if you're not going to have them or whatever, then never mind. Good luck. All right. Love you all. Bye-bye. See you later.